there's a big difference between Canadian and United States of America political intrigue. In Canada, we have a former drama teacher who wore a costume with makeup that appeared to make them darker complected, and it's a blackface scandal. That's our current Prime Minister in Canada. Then we have the guy who'd like to be a Prime Minister, the Mr. Scheer guy. The big scandal for him is that he claimed to be an insurance broker, but he never was. Meanwhile, in the United States of America, Donald Trump is speaking about his Vice President Pence as having been aware of whatever it is that was a wrongdoing that he claims he didn't do. How does that work exactly? And is he kind of intending to throw his running mate, his vice president, under the bus, thinking that that wouldn't affect him? And now the subject matter of this wrongdoing is international intrigue between governments, where one government, the U.S., is purported to have blackmailed another government. Like just laughable. And I've been listening to what's going on, what they think is going to happen, and it's almost like when the founding fathers of the U.S. built their system, the thing that they counted on was there'd be a sense of honor, and the sense of honor would need to be there, though, to make all this stuff work. The way it's working now, it's almost like the only way to get rid of a president would be if you had say a Democrat president and you had a Republican Congress and a Republican Senate. Then the Republicans might boot the Democratic president just because they felt like it, not because they should, versus the system we have today, or the situation we have today, where Trump is way, way beyond his knees deep in muck and mire, and you did something wrong, and he's not really even denying it anymore. Yet the system wouldn't automatically effectively eject him from the office. Why? Because no one views his behavior as dishonorable. But back in the 1800s, I'm pretty sure it would have been viewed as dishonorable. Maybe it would have been firing squad time. I don't know. Maybe they would have charged it with treason, or it just seems that if you look at it, the situation we have today would never have happened in the 1800s. It just wouldn't have been allowed to go that far. But meanwhile, back in Canada, we have a story about a prime minister who 20 years ago wore a Arabian Nights costume, and a wannabe prime minister has made claims that they were an insurance broker when they weren't. Big difference. Just, And people think that, Canadians, Americans, you're the same. No, not at all.